It's been a little while since I attempted an extreme budget challenge in The Sims 4, and I just love to do these videos, so I was thinking as a little treat to myself, we could try to build a fully functional, not ugly house, all for under 5,000 simoleons. And as an added twist, I'm gonna try and make it a modern house, because that's just not really my forte, and I'm trying to practice a little bit more. And I think I'll use Nancy Landgrab as our little guinea pig for this, and I'll probably build it in Oasis Springs. I think a desert vibe could be kind of nice. And then I'll set our money to 5,000 simoleons. Oh, it always feels like a better idea before you start this. And then once I'm in it, I'm like, ooh, all of a sudden I've spent half my money on just walls, but it's gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna need to use a lot of debug, unfortunately. I'm really going back and forth on whether or not I should use the cheapest bed, the 25 simoleon dirty bed, but I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh, we could possibly use this one. This is kind of gross. It's like a used kind of ruined futon. That's from City Living, but maybe we could do that because it's only 290. I think we're gonna have to use all of the dirty stuff, like the dirty appliances. I'll probably use regular counters, and I'll make sure I have 2 of those. I'll get a sink. And what I'm doing right now is just putting down all of the necessities outside, because then I know what we can afford as far as the rest of it goes. And that actually might be our limit. So now let's start trying to figure out the shape. I think that I want it to just be a box. I had this vision of it being kind of like a cube shape. I think I might also use the eco lifestyle windows, because these are pretty cheap. That's only 20 simoleons for this big giant rectangle, and this one's only 35. Oh, we could possibly use the fancy door too. That wasn't really my plan, but maybe it could work. Okay, I don't really know about this. I kind of had this thought that we could maybe have the living space be laid out like this, but I think maybe it needs to be a little bit larger. It's probably better if the kitchen is all up against one wall. I think I'll need to pay for a second light. We could have the bathroom be even smaller than this if we needed it to be, because we aren't gonna have a sink in there. I think I'm just gonna not let them have a sink. They're gonna have to use the kitchen sink instead of a bathroom sink, unfortunately. But that does mean the bathroom could just be that small. Although, if we switched it up and did it like this somehow, we could possibly have a separate bedroom, and that might be better. There isn't really space to have a living room if we do it like this though. Not that I can probably even afford a living room, but it would be nice to have the option. How much is that for? Okay, well, let me just get like the cheapest wallpaper everywhere. I won't use this color, okay? But this way we have a wallpaper. That leaves us with 794. I still have to pay for more doors on the inside. How much are all of these? This one's the cheapest. It's just like a plain fiberglass door. I could probably use that. I think we might have to get a worse bed. I hate to say it, I really do, but I think maybe it's time. I think if we did this, we'd have a much easier time with the rest of the building. These really cheap tables are only 140, and we can do these dining chairs for only 10. Oh, maybe the door could be on this side. Then we kind of have like a hallway right there. Okay, now I have a full dining room, and maybe what would actually be better for us could be to like switch this up. Oh my god, you guys, I'm so bad at this. It seems like it's gonna be so simple, and then you actually start doing it and it's just not. Maybe we get a corner counter. I hate how the bedroom door looks when it's just tucked away like that. Maybe I could try and make all these walls white. It doesn't even make a difference. Wait, I just spend more money? How? What did I do? Okay, well maybe the dining table can be over here in front of the window, and then we can have a very small living room section. This is the cheapest sofa. This is only 45. Oh my god. They have a nice plain white rug. I don't know if I want to use it though. This thing's only 25 simoleons. We could get some like fun color. No. Okay, modern rug. Simple, cool colors. This one is 45, so it's a little bit on the expensive side. Saying that out loud sounds so funny. Yeah, this 45 simoleon rug, it's a little bit pricey. Not sure if we can pull it off. We have the cheap, really cheap TV. We can put that there too. Okay, well now we have more of a plan. I think I can use these green tile. Well, I'm not sure if I like the green too much. I don't like the dark color on the outside edges of these either. I feel like I'm kind of stuck with the lighter ones. Is there any other rugs? These are free. I just feel like it's not modern enough. This one's only 35 and it's really colorful, but it's a little bit bigger. Oh, this one might work. This is the bath mat rug. This is from the bathroom kit. Scale-wise, it's like, I would say perfect, but I think that maybe the rest of the house is kind of boring now. Unless we wanted to go back to the green, and it could be like white and green with some hints of cream accents. This is like so lime green though, and this is obviously not lime green. Maybe I'm overthinking it. We could get a lime green there. Let's try a different tile. Oh, what about other things from Eco Lifestyle? Like just in general, what else comes in Eco Lifestyle? Oh, and these are the yellow chairs instead of the green ones. Maybe that's better. Oh, we could have yellow as the accent. Oh, okay, yellow. We'll do yellow. That'll be nice. This door is not good. I might change it. I might pick a different one that's just nicer. Oh, this is just a plain glass door. It's only 50 bucks too. Let's try that. In the bedroom, oh no, it's so small. In the bedroom, this rug is from my kit. This rug might work out nicely. And then if we had a side table, is that actually the cheapest of all the side tables? If so, yikes. But we could do that. And then I was thinking that maybe they could have a bookshelf. The cheapest bookshelf is only 10, but it also doesn't really match the style of the house too well. There's no light in here. Oh no. Let me get the bathroom stuff back together. We need to put a yellow tile in there. Oh, that costs money because the floor tile's expensive. They also don't have a trash can outside. There is no trash can. And I think if we're gonna try and have this house be fully functional, they need to have a trash can, right? Oh, can I use a trash chute? Is that so bad? It is, I swear it's functional. The trash chute will work. That's an outdoor trash can. It's like the same as this one, but it's just on the wall instead. I feel like it's a little bit sneaky of me to do that, but I don't know if it matters to me that it's sneaky. I think I'm okay with being sneaky. I was thinking about putting a platform on the roof and having it look kind of like this. And then I also thought I would paint all the walls just mostly plain white outside. The platform trims are cheap, as in the platform trims are free. So we can use those. Probably some of these might look nice in like a brick color because that gives us some nice visual interest on the outside. I would prefer if this was not white. If this was like a wooden texture or something, I would like that better, but I guess that's probably not gonna happen. Are there really not any cheaper nightstands? That one's 45. Oh, this is 50. Wait a minute. There are cheaper nightstands. I was just looking in the wrong category. This one is 45. Why must it be so large? I always think that about this game. Like, why do they do this to me? Absolutely no shot we can have a dresser, so that's out. Full-length mirrors, we could afford a mirror if we wanted to put one of those, because that way they can still change their outfits and stuff. That leaves me with 36 simoleons. There are some things that could be done, like if we really wanted to, we could possibly switch the sink out because this sink is 125. The one I had was 130. So I like the other one better, but you know, a switch could be made technically to save us some money. I'm wondering about posters of some kind. No, those are all bad. But like some sort of poster, these are an okay color scheme. Those could look nice and it's only $5. Or like this one, well, maybe not. I was gonna say, cause this one looks like a picture, but I guess the colors don't really match. This one is 10 and it's really about skiing, but it does kind of bring the colors together, doesn't it? Like somehow that's almost the exact color scheme of this room. Does this come in a lighter color? Yeah, look, this is like the exact colors too. Oh, well, I feel like this room really came together. It has style too, which I was kind of worried about. This is a picture of Nessie. It's $25. No. That's ridiculous. This one's bigger. I don't know if any of the colors match really though. That one's probably the best bet, but I don't like that it has folds in it. That's the thing. It's cool that it has the folds in it. I think it's really realistic like that, but for this space, I'm trying to make it look upscale on a not upscale budget. So it having folds isn't good for us. It's great for like a teen's room or like for a dorm where I normally use it. I wonder if anything else from Eco Lifestyle could work. There are some things like, oh, this is 65. I was gonna say, there are some things like this. This is so nice. If we put that instead of the mirror, it's a little bit less practical, but it does make the bedroom look so fancy. Oh, wait a minute. What if we had this then? Can I put the TV on this somehow? It doesn't really fit. Oh, but it looks like so much better inside of this room. I wonder if I could scoot this over. Maybe we could make this work somehow by doing some switching up of some of the furniture. I mean, we probably don't even have to have the window on this wall. We could save money that way. And I could use this thing for the TV. I still have 66 simoleons. One thing we are lacking is a fire alarm. That's okay. A fire alarm is not a necessity. And in fact, sometimes when I even have a lot of money, I still don't use one on purpose. We don't have a mirror anywhere anymore. So maybe we could spend money on a mirror. There could just be a full-length one inside of this room. Perhaps it would be better to have a cheaper one, although that's only 40. Is that one of the cheapest ones? Oh, it is the cheapest one. Okay, never mind. And maybe this involves us getting rid of one of these lights. I know it's kind of dark in here now, but sometimes you just can't have it all. Maybe we could put a hanging plant on this wall because this is $40. That's a lot of money, but I think it helps to split up that wall and it looks good there. Oh, and maybe there's a lamp, like a floor lamp that's cheap. No, no, there is not a floor lamp that's cheap. It most certainly does not exist. Okay, what's the cheapest one? 50? How can I scrounge up 14 simoleons? 14 simoleons. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's even possible. Maybe if we had only one of the big windows, that gives me 20. It still looks good in this room. That actually lets me use one of these giant, oh my God, that's 55. Oh, but it looks actually really nice. It does come in yellow, but it's kind of the wrong shade of yellow. Even this expensive lamp is still actually technically exactly a cheap lamp. But that's a really cool, like substantial piece of furniture. And that's kind of what I was looking for when I was trying to think about making a house that looks expensive but is not actually. Oh, I was gonna try and change this wall. I can't even afford to do that. Okay, we have 1 simoleon. We know we have 1 simoleon. I'm gonna make these blue. I can swap this. It doesn't actually cost anything. I just can't click on it, but we can now go back to 1. Oops, I made it worse. 1 simoleon is how much money we have left. Well, I don't think that's too bad. I would even actually say it's kind of cute. I'm kind of wondering if it would help me to swap the things out, like swap the sides of everything out, because maybe I could have this thing like in the middle. Well, no, that actually fit even worse. Never mind. Just let it be how it was. Let's leave it like that and we'll try and fix the rest of it. So I'm gonna just put like a plain white texture on the roof. I'm also gonna scoot the whole thing forward a little bit. I think I would like to have an actual pathway going up to this. Oh, and maybe we could have the more modern looking mailbox, because that one's cool. Makes the place look kind of fancy. And now we have to go into debug, because otherwise there is absolutely no way we can pull this off. I basically want to try to recreate a lot of the landscaping that they have out here. So I'm gonna use a lot of the debug stuff. I wonder if the horse ranch rocks, I think the horse ranch debug rocks cost money, but they might only cost 1 simoleon. Oh, it's 4. Dang it, it's not free. I've overdone it. I think that this tree kind of reminds me of the trees that they have around this lot. I mean, this one is like a little bit more green, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I kind of want to have a little bit more greenery. Oops, try not to clip though. I think it would be good to add that in. I have this rock. That doesn't really size down well at all. Let's just go back to base game debug. The base game stuff is safer for us. I might not actually use 2 of those trees either. Oh, this one could be really nice. Let's put that in the corner. Funky little palm tree. That's much lighter than the other ones that we have, but I think that's okay too. We also have this palm tree. I never really use this either. Maybe that one would look better because we can just kind of have it right there in the corner. Some of this stuff looks so weird. It looks like so thick, doesn't it? Same as that. Yikes, 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 yikes. Yikes. Okay, I know that there are more of these bushes. I just don't know where they are. Oh, that looks awful too. That's gotta be one of the worst debug plants I've ever seen. The texture on it is really bad. Yeah, I won't use that one. I feel like the palm trees in this game are not very good. Just in general, like the ones in regular build mode, a lot of the debug ones, I really have a hard time with the palm trees. Oh, here, this is what I was thinking about. Well, we can kind of mix and match those together. Get a couple different sizes of them around. It was literally right here, like right next to things I was looking at earlier. Oh, you know what? I hadn't really considered this, but I wonder if we could get a fence. This could really be a nice touch. Oh, this needs to like go in a little bit. See, it's just like a little bit off. The scale of it is weird. That's really sad that it's like that close to being right. Oh, but this could get scooted back a little bit. Never mind, it's actually fine. And I'm being silly. Yeah, we'll just carefully place all of it so it goes to the exact right position. No clipping. I even think it looks a little bit nicer with it being set back a tiny bit from the wall right here, because I think it adds some dimension in the front. Is that clipping? I know it's clipping like in the front, but it doesn't clip into the house. I think that's the real key. We just don't want it to clip into the house. Okay, well, to get into the backyard, they have to go like all the way around. So that's not super great. But they can have a little patio over here. Oh, because there's some kind of nice ones. Like we could do something like this, or probably this one is better. It's very interesting that it is always on a diagonal. I don't really know if that's what I want out of this, but we can just get it right there. It's not a super crisp line at the top, but that's okay. And I know that Horse Ranch had like the debug flowers. Oh my God. I guess you could use those too. Little like low-lying plants everywhere. Horse Ranch also has these things in debug, and that's kind of like what we're using right now. I mean, if we're already using Horse Ranch, I might as well put more, right? Just so we can have more plants. But what I was talking about are those little tiny baby Horse Ranch flowers. They're actually base game flowers, but they have them in the Horse Ranch debug and a bunch of swatches too. And for some reason I can't find them. I've probably scrolled past it like 5 times. What is this? Oh, is that like water effects? Ooh, okay, don't put that. This is the desert. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Because they have some of these just around too. I think it would be good for us to have a couple more things in the yard like this. I really wish I could have some rocks, but I don't think that there are debug rocks that match that we can afford. Unless I can scrounge up 3 more simoleons, but I don't really know how I would do that. This subtle saucer light, that's the cheapest light, right? Yeah. I could probably get 3 simoleons if I changed the flooring in here. Let me cheat for money. I'll put it back. I I need to be able to access the floor, obviously. But we could just have like a plain white. Yeah, that gives me 8 simoleons. I don't really like how that looks that much, but I take the 1,000 away. Now I'm back at 9. That has a little bit of extra money. And now I can get those horse wrench debug rocks. I can even put 2 of them. I don't even want them to be that big. That's the thing. I'm gonna size them down quite a bit, but I feel like that looks really cute out here, doesn't it? Maybe I could do this one and we can kind of put it on this corner. Yep, that was also $4. Get the flowers kind of over there. Wow. Okay, I actually think it looks really nice. The only thing I feel like I'm lacking now is a light by the front door. We can't get one of those. I know there are some debug lights, like I'm pretty sure even Cottage Living has one, but I don't think they actually light up, and that's a problem. If I'm gonna put a wall light, I would like for it to have light. That is kind of like the whole point of doing this, but I guess you win some, you lose some, and maybe what I'm losing is lights. Let's get a little bit more dirt everywhere. Oh, that's way too much. Okay, I'm thinking I'll put a little bit of dirt underneath the whole place. I feel like that little bit of extra dimension is helpful, and then we can do regular dirt underneath the plants just to have like a little bit of a darker color. Is this tree really clipping? Yeah, it is kind of. We can scoot it forward a bit. I don't mind if it clips a little bit. Obviously, there are things that I would add if I had a little bit more money, but we don't have any money, so I can't add anything else. I would like to have this be a different kind of path, but I don't want it to be this path. I want it to be like a regular flooring, one of the ones that has more lines in it. That's out. I'd like to have a second light inside of this room. I'd love to have like an upper cabinet or something. It'd be nice if we could have a bathroom sink, but it is technically a fully functional, complete house. So I feel pretty good about this. I think it also looks nice. It looks modern and fancy, and I think that's what I was going for. I'm kind of scared to see how many packs it uses because it really should not have that many, but I think it probably has like 8 or something. That is my fear. Oh, I should have saved before I did this. Oh my God. Nope, we're fine. Never mind. Sorry. I've been scarred one too many times by The Sims 4 doing that to me. How bad is it? Oh, it's 10. That's even worse than I thought. Okay, it has businesses and hobbies, horse ranch, cottage living, snowy escape, eco lifestyle, Discover University, city living, get together, the comfy gamer kit, and the bathroom clutter kit. Oh my gosh. But it's like one item from each of these. It's just the bathroom clutter kit rug. It's just the comfy gamer kit rug. What did I use from Get Together? What is that? What's it doing? What is that? Oh, it's the trailer. Oh my gosh. Has it always done that? That scared me. Okay, oh, the column from Get Together. Yeah. Universities is the shower. It's auto playing the trailer now? I don't think it used to do that. I think that's a change. It used to just be screenshots. I don't think they used to put trailers in game like this. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It doesn't actually matter that much, but they're like really pushing the in-game store. Like they want you to buy the packs bad from this button. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This was fun for me, so hopefully it was fun for you too. I've been posting a lot of really giant builds on YouTube recently, so I felt like maybe it would be good to do something small. Maybe I'll try and build a big modern house next though. I feel like I need to. It's been too long. But I think on that note, I will stop yapping. I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow, okay? Bye everybody. Okay, I'm recording this on Halloween and I was trying to be kind of fast because I need to go put my bald cap on and my Vlad costume. And so I wanted to give myself ample time for that part of my day, but I still wanted to record this first. So hence the small build and fast video.